5 Unusual People in the World, Part 114. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. Before starting this video, let me ask you, do you see any outstanding features in your body? Do you see anything in yourself that is completely different from others? Leave a comment below. And now, let's meet some very special people in this world. Are you ready? Let's begin! Number 5. Jack Duncan Hill. Jack Duncan Hill was born with cleft feet, which looks as if they were split in the middle, with the toes sticking out to the side. Due to his condition, he cannot wear normal footwear. Jack has 3 toes on each foot that vary between 12.5 and 13.5, and he needs specialized shoes molded specifically. Cleft feet is a rare congenital anomaly that causes the affected foot to have missing toes, a V-shaped cleft, and other anatomical differences. The condition is often thought to have a genetic cause, affecting less than 1 in a million babies, and there isn't any medicine that can treat the condition. As Jack got older, the shoes he was given and ordered as a child didn't fit his feet. He needed specially made shoes to fit his different feet. But Mrs. Kim Hill, Jack's desperate mother, couldn't afford the $2,509 for each pair of shoes she had been quoted by the collector. When he was little, it didn't really affect him, but now he walks more and his feet are swollen. He can only move around with a wheelchair. Currently, Kim Hill is calling on the public to help her find an alternative. His mother said, "He needs a special pair of shoes, but I cannot ask for money anywhere." Despite the stereotype of men in skirts, this guy has proven that appearance doesn't say it all. Pursuing your passion and being true to yourself is something to cherish. Number 4. Conor Keeney. Conor Keeney, 27 years old, from Kings Norton, UK, possesses an extremely masculine look, but pursues a non-gender fashion sense. Not only satisfying his personal passion, but Conor also regularly shares photos of himself in his favorite clothes. If you were a man, would you dare to dress like him? For a long time, people used to default to pink and dresses only for girls. The fact that men wear skirts is not merely the outer outfit, but also shows the inner personality. Despite the stereotype of men in skirts, Conor is not afraid to wear feminine clothes. Conor didn't wear skirts and girls' clothes as a child. It all started during a photo shoot near a graffiti in the city of Birmingham when he found his outfit too boring. Instead of wearing his usual outfit, he chose a black dress from a thrift store, and since then, he felt that the new clothes really fit him. Conor loves moderately tight dresses, classic dresses, trousers, and especially tennis skirts. When wearing a tennis skirt, he feels both strong and individual. According to Conor, this is how he inspires and shows courage, confidence, creativity to those who care. Have you ever thought of not being able to move your arm? Unfortunately, that would definitely make you feel uncomfortable. Don't despair. If that happened, this girl would be your motivation. Number 3. Louise Wedderburn. Louise Wedderburn, born in 1993, living in Aberdeenshire, England, looks like a mannequin at a store due to her condition and rare shrink disease. She has a particular genetic problem that causes her bones to lock up. Louise has fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. The disease causes bone to begin to roll in odd joints in the body, causing the person to petrify. This process can take months or years, but one day, the person would find that they would no longer be able to move that part of their body. Diagnosed at the age of 3, but in puberty, the disease hit Louise once and forever. She knows very well that eventually her whole body will go petrified, but she isn't willing to give in to the disease. Instead, she is positive, working hard to complete her studies and attend the graduation prom without fearing the prying eyes of others. Her disease hasn't affected her passion for fashion. She buys all the latest products and spends hours practicing techniques and styles, and filling her wardrobe with latest trends. She always wants to be a stylist or works for a professional, and she has tried to make her dream come true. Remember the character Venom? A superhero, or maybe a super monster, has a long red tongue. You think it only exists in movies? No, in real life, there's a guy with such a long tongue. Number 2. Praveen. K. Praveen, a 21-year-old man from Thiruthangal, Virudunagar, Tamil Nadu, is the owner of a 4.252-inch long tongue, according to the Book of Indian Records. The average male tongue is about 3.346 inches long, which means K. Praveen's tongue is almost 1 inch longer than average and is probably the longest in the world. Praveen has known that his tongue is longer than usual since he started showing friends and family what he can do with it. He can use his tongue to touch the tip of his nose and elbow and almost touch his eyes. He could easily touch his nose and elbows with his tongue, which to some people might not look very interesting. So, he tried really hard until he can use his tongue to reach the rim of his eyes. He can also use his tongue to draw and write. However, even though his tongue's length broke the world record, that's just an Indian record. He has yet to be officially confirmed by the Guinness Book of Records, as it requires a reasonable cost. Now, he is trying to collect money to chase the dream of publishing the statistics and achievements of the moment to the world. Talking about rare cases in the human world, perhaps many people are familiar with strange but true stories. However, what makes many people wonder is the story of this girl. Number 1. Lina Medina. Lina Michela, full name is Lina Michela Medina de Jurado, born on September 23, 1933, is a Peruvian woman who became the youngest mother in history when pregnant and giving birth at the age of 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days. Based on medical diagnosis, she was less than 5 years old when officially pregnant. She is also the youngest person to be diagnosed with precocious puberty in children. On May 14, 1939, Lina gave birth by cesarean section because her pelvis and skeleton were not fully developed to withstand a normal birth. A baby boy was born, weighing 6 pounds, and was named Jurado Medina after Dr. Jurado Lozada, who examined and supported her throughout her pregnancy. Subsequent analysis revealed that Lina may have started ovulating as early as 8 months old and started having regular periods at 3 years old. By the time Lina Medina was pregnant, her body had grown to be almost that of a woman in a very small body. Lina's father was arrested on suspicion of child molestation, but was released for lack of evidence. The second suspect was Lina's cousin, who appeared to have mental difficulties that led authorities to think he would be capable of committing such a terrible act. But again, there was no evidence. Many remote villages in Peru regularly hold religious festivals that lead to gang sex or even rape, including children as young as Lina. In the absence of a more plausible theory about Lina's case, it is believed that she was actually raped at one of these strange festivals. Those are the people that I'm sure I would hardly find a second person like them. If you see someone like them, leave their name in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.